Hey, you good people, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel once again. I'm gonna be doing another fragrance review, and I'm doing this because this is kind of like an easy one. This one you don't have to really think a lot or do a lot of research. You just know you smell nice and it's inexpensive. It's a crowd pleaser. Everybody likes this kind of scents, and this kind of fragrances have a little bit of age on them right now, about 6 years now. It was launched 2014. We're gonna be looking at House of Davidoff, Davidoff. They make excellent coffee and cigars. I tried both, and I can tell you one thing: like they are quality. And I also know of Davidoff fragrances. So Davidoff has a lot of fragrances. I covered a lot of them, but there are plenty more to go. So this is a flanker from the Davidoff Game line. There's a fragrance called the Game, and then they launched that one in 2012. This one they launched in 2014. It's called Davidoff Brilliant Game. This perfume, beautiful peach colored juice, and I got these samples as usual, the decant house from Shafi Bhai. I bought this on a very good deal because the month of February they have 21% off, just like I said in other videos, if you purchase 1500 taka and above. So I purchased number of fragrances, and I did that for reviewing, trying out new fragrances. I have few more to go. So let's see what you get with this one. And I'm sorry I cannot show you the presentation. You can just Google and you can see other reviews. You'll see beautiful bottle. So basically the game refers to, I think if you go into casino, if you're playing poker, I don't know how to play poker, so I still see the movies. They look really awesome, like the Vegas, Vegas baby. I want to be there someday, and I just want to see the glamorous, the life. You watch the films. There's some funny films. Anyway, forget about the films. What's the film with Bradley Cooper in it? Those guys, they go there in the casino and then lose their friend. You guys know what I'm talking about. So yeah, and then the Rain Man, great film. One of my favorite of Tom Cruise. What am I saying? And um, was the other guy with the D? Oh, he's a brilliant actor. Anyway, if you see poker chips, the way they put it up, they actually made the bottle in that shape, which is brilliant. This perfume is loved by many people because of the presentation, price point, and the smell. These three things are the deadly combination. So when you see the bottles, they come in 40, 60, and 100 ml. I would suggest you get the big bottle, which is looking really awesome. Smaller ones look like you got a little bit less chips, poker chips, not happening. Be a rich guy, get the big one. And the thing is, to be rich guy with those poker chips bottle, you don't have to break your back. These fragrances, I think you can have them for under $30 for 100 ml, or sometimes 20 something, 20 something dollars, guys, for a designer fragrance which smells fantastic from a reputed company and smells darn nice. All right. So 2012, 14, they released this, and this is kind of like the same like the Game, but the Game is like black and silver combo in the coloration. This one is golden and black. Okay, let me show you from my phone. That's the best I can do with my limited technology. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is how that bottle looks like. It looks pretty damn awesome, I would say. And this is Davidoff's one of the good fragrances. Okay, so I'm wearing this for my scent of the morning, and let's see how this one goes. Okay, what am I wearing this hand? It smells weird. Hold on, I have to spray somewhere else. Let me try the right hand. Yeah, this hand is empty. Now I'm gonna go really awkward because I'm a righty, so left-handed I cannot. I don't look natural. Anyway, let's go two sprays. This fragrance, it's a pretty damn nice one. If you read Fragrantica comments, many people love it. Many ladies love it on their men, and this is, you can see why. It's a very pleasant fragrance. I'm saying very. It's a very sweet opening. People love sweet fragrances, and the fragrance has that beautiful opening. I don't know if it's called, what is it called? There's a note for it, What is it called? It's called Campari, I think. Campari, yeah. So the red, sweet juice sort of, they mix with other cocktails to make it like a nice sort of summer cocktail. They use this note. And this perfume has like a comparison to Polo Red, and I can see where they're coming from, but I will tell you some additional points. This fragrance also, if you love Versace Eros, if you love Pacorabon 1 million, I just brought it just to show you. And if you also love Invictus, if you love those kind of sweet fragrances, this is definitely your gonna be your favorite. Okay, but here's the thing: the first thing negatives, all right, before I tell you the good things. This fragrance, the longevity is not the best. Okay, I get about 3 hours and a half longevity. After that, it's very tame, does not project that much, and the whole life of the fragrance, it doesn't have so much transformation. So the first stage goes like that campery that we're talking about. It almost feels like a kind of like red berries, sweet red berries. Um, it reminds me a little bit of CK1 red. Okay, that kind of red berries. Also a little bit of polo red, kind of like sporty, and also like Ferrari Man in Red. You know those fragrances. They have that apple. This one doesn't have any apple, but this one has the sweetness. But it is not a clone of 1 million that many people claim. I do not find these fragrances to be the same. Okay, like Antonio Banderas has some 1 million clone. Some other companies they do, but this is definitely not 1 million clone. 1 million is much more louder, much more on your face, and it's much longer lasting, so which is good. But this is not 1 million clone, so it is familiar. When you smell it, that opening is just so red, so beautiful. It's summery, it's fruity, fresh, it's enjoyable, it's happy. These are kind of fragrance you can also keep in your car if you have a good country that you have good weathers. It's not very warm, and your car, like everywhere, it's kind of cool, doesn't fall below, like doesn't go above 24, 25 degrees. You can keep this in your car, in your gym bag. It's kind of sexy, it's kind of casual, at the same time it's very happy. So you get the sweetness, you get a little woodiness, and then you get a little bit of what else? There's a moss. I think there is mostly what I get is that woody, not spicy. Let me check if I'm missing something. There's one note with tonka bean. Yes, tonka bean, citrus, cedar, and I think there's, what is that? Orange blossom. Yeah. So these are the kind of like sweet notes, and there is a little bit of touch of caramel. So very sweet, almost can be called fruity gourmand, but not to the extent that it's so sweet like Angelman. Okay, it's just easy to wear. It's almost like a jello shot, like the red color jello shot. If you see jello, it's that color, red color. So it's nice. It's a great fragrance for beginners. If you're a teenager here and you just started collecting and you just want to smell nice and you don't want to spend too much, great fragrance. So the thing is, remember in your head, like what I said at first, it has great pricing. See, price is cheap. Second is great bottle and smell is great. So if you start coming up with criticism on this perfume, like this one doesn't last for shit, like it doesn't last more than 3 hours, it sucks. Spend more. Get like $100 budget, you'll find a lot of other fragrance, or change up to some other type of perfume. Not every fragrance serves the same purpose. So I do not find it like, I feel sometimes under pressure. People tell me like, you say this fragrance is nice, does it last? And I feel guilty. I'm like, even though I do not belong in that company or industry, I feel guilty. I'm like, it doesn't last, it's not a good perfume perhaps, for you, so you suck. So I'm just joking, but not every fragrance is going to be giving you similar sort of performance. So if you keep the price point in your head and you think of being rational, this is a good fragrance. Like your ladies, some of the ladies do not want super niche quality that smells like a raccoon or a skank. Skank or skunk. So some people, they want to smell like the washroom, they want to smell like feet, sweaty feet, the armpit, stuff like that, and they go like, oh god, that's so creative. God, this is exactly opposite of that. This is very safe, it's sweet, lovable. You hug someone and like, hey, stop, you smell nice, you smell like a candy, like. So this is the kind of fragrance, and the thing is, it doesn't have so much of a powderiness that many sweet fragrance will give you. Like tonka doesn't become too powdery. What it really gives me, in the end, really I enjoy, is that kind of like honeyed sort of a feel, and that I also get from this perfume. It's gonna be crazy, but 1821, sweet tobacco spirit, man-made. That one, then the Cartier Lenvo. This fragrance are very nice, sweet honey notes. So this fragrance is not honey. I think it's coming from the caramel note. So if you like, again, Armani Stronger with you, 1 million euros. This is similar family, okay? And the fragrance bottle doesn't take up so much space. I think it's a collectible item. I see somewhere, one guy says this fragrance, poker player or gambler shouldn't buy because they are addicted and they might look at the bottle and feel like the urge to go and start playing, because poker, gambling, there's always risk involved that you lose out money, and it's highly likely you're gonna lose more if you're not lucky or a great player. So I don't want to go gambling because I don't know anything about gambling, but it's a nice little theme. It's pretty fun, and I think Davidoff did a very nice release here. If you want to smell nice, you just are a casual guy, you don't think too hard, try out this one, Davidoff The Brilliant Game. Try out a decant or a sample, perhaps you'll like it. Just remember, this fragrance is not very versatile also. Cold weather time, perhaps you'll get like 4 hours, but that's about it. It's just a summer, daytime, evening time, casual fragrance. Okay, so overall, this perfume, well, for what this is, I'm giving it 7 out of 10. I was gonna give it 6, but that one additional mark for the bottle. Thank you so much, Shafi Bhai, for a wonderful decant. I'm gonna be wearing this throughout the summer as long as it lasts. All right, and perhaps I'll get a full bottle soon. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Have a very, very nice day and start to your week. Bye bye.